Hi, and warm welcome to a new Quantum Astrology report with me, Ivar Kristoffersson. Our company, Soul Warrior Energy, registered in Sweden. And this is about the full moon. In Sweden, it will be at the 23rd of November, 39 minutes in Gemini. It's 0-point energy of Gemini, and it's. I had to bring this report out quickly because it's so much happening, and so you can tap into what's going on. And thank you for listening. Thank you for shining your light into this world. So for this, okay, first I want to mention now that there are five full moons at 0 degrees now coming up. First, 0 degrees of Gemini, the 23rd of November. I have a list here. And then the 22nd of December, 0 degrees of Cancer. 21st of January, 0 degrees of Leo, 19th of February, 0 degrees of Virgo, and 21st of March, 0 degrees of Libra. And finishing it all off is 19th of April, 29 degrees of Libra. The magic Libra high vibrational balance harmony has 2 full moons, and the last one, the 19th of April 2019, will be at 13 hours and 13 minutes Central European time, 13:13. And 13 is what we are changing for. That's the magic number, comes after 12, the Maya highest dimension union of divine masculine, divine feminine. It's the 1320 system that is the new crystalline grid, the galactic time frequency in balance with the galaxy and the universe. And the old constructed hijacked matrix is the 1260, the Babylonic, the Anunnaki, the ruling elite that we are leaving. And 0 point, and that the full moon now coming up is at 0 degrees. The 0 degrees is this 0-point energy of infinite possibilities. Then we can create a new. And we have 5, the magic 5 of play and freedom, opportunities now to do this release and finally leave the old system. And I also deliberately, I don't speak much about the dark forces. But in short, from my perception, and you build your own perception, you build your own truth, and be really that's so very important that you trust yourself and build from a release and build from your own soul, because that will be mirrored back to you. Our reality is what is formed by our unconscious and conscious mind, the heart and the brain together, our quantum computer, that our vibration that is reflected back to you. So that is so very important that you do that and use your own discernment in these cases. And from my perception, from a galactic point of view, our Milky Way is occupied by some 20-30% by the dark forces. Anunnaki, Illuminati, ruling elite, dark reptiles, dark dragons, etc. And they are very advanced. They are in the 4th dimension. They can't come higher up because they built in hierarchy. And to come to the 5th dimension, you need to find the unconditional love of the heart. So they can't come there, but they are ruling, and they have ruled for the last 13,000 years, especially the last 8,000 years, the patriarchy. And this 13,000, here comes the number 13 again, the Maya number. It's the precession of the Earth, the wobbling of the Earth around its axle. That is the great year, 26,000 years. And divide it by 2, you get this polarity separation. So the last 13,000 years has been the lower vibration of the masculine that has been used. And now is the freeing of this. And if we don't do it, then the coming up 13,000 years will be, and it's certainly, this will be, it's already occurred according to some sources, and we're just tapping into those timelines. But the coming 13,000 years will be the divine feminine in balance with the divine masculine now. But if we don't do this, then the hijackers will occupy this Milky Way and this universe as a prison, all of these 13,000 years. So that's, from my heart, a wish that you build your own truth and leave the media, the television, etc., if you so wish. So it has given me so much to do that we build this new together. And then we build it with the trust of our lives, about the trust of the Creator, the trust of the oneness, the trust of the nature, Mother Earth, and everything, giving us everything in the moment. So, for this big occasion, I've drawn 3 runes and 3 tarots. The full moon, the 23rd, 6:39 Central European Time in Sweden. First one is Hagal, and that's the cosmic seed. And it's also the coldness that we have been in now, the last period here, where Earth has been so hijacked. The present rune, it's Ottala, it's our home. To find our home and to use it, and the real temple of us is ourself. That's the 13th crystalline structure. Our home, our personality, everything within, that then will be reflected. And the future is Ansu. And that's the mouth, communication. Mercury is so important. This is also a galactic history, and it's an activation of the starseeds so big this full moon, the 23rd, at Pleiades, our parents. And also took 3 quantum tarot cards. In the past, that was the food, the Big Bang. And that's the theory for our start in this universe. But it's also the possibility for new beginnings. Our past, the Big Bang. And present, it's number 13, death. What has to die in you? What do you need? What do I need to leave to be in the light? And the future in the quantum tarot, it's 80 cards, mix of quantum physics and tarot. It looks like this. And the future again is this one, number 15, the devil, the black hole. When we master the dark and the light into union, into the divine vibration, so we can transmute all dark to light, find the 0-point energy, the black hole, when we don't have any fear for the devil and the black hole anymore, when we use it for our own purpose individually. So, to the chart. And here, Here is 23rd of November, 6:39 in the morning in Sweden. And for this, Sun is at 0 degrees of Sagittarius, 0:52 minutes, and Moon is at 0 degrees 52 minutes in Gemini. 7 is about the spiritual teacher. And Moon here at 0 point energy in Gemini is conjunct very close to Alcoyne, the main star in the Seven Sisters, the Pleiades, our parents. And the Pleiades seeded us as a galactic mission some 200,000 years ago. And then we had Lemuria and then Atlantis the last 50 or more thousand years. Now we are here, finally reaching this point in this experiment, and we can use this starseed energy to evolve, to come out of this galactic wars that has been going on for millions, hundreds of millions of years in this galaxy. And I want to also show the communication. Mercury rules Gemini. And Mercury here at this occasion is at 10 degrees and it's 18 minutes, the 9, exactly at Antares. Antares is the royal fixed star in the north, ruled by Mars and Jupiter. Jupiter is here also in conjunction with this. And Antares is at 10 degrees, exactly 10 degrees 0 minutes in Sagittarius. And this is an interdimensional portal to all universes, especially Andromeda galaxy. And it's also a lot about Mars, the divine masculine, has been misused, this. And Mars is now here in Pisces at the royal fixed star Fomalhaut, the Christ consciousness, the Archangel Gabriel. And Antares, that's the Archangel Uriel, the root chakra, the north watcher, and Isis, the Egyptian goddess, is at the royal fixed star Regulus, the lion heart. Osiris is here also. And Antares is, and that's Archangel Raphael, healing, and Antares is opposite Aldebaran. The fourth royal, there are only 4 royal fixed stars. You see, they are so activated in this chart together with Pleiades. That's so magical. And Aldebaran, that's the Elohims, that's the Buddha star, the Archangel Michael, the violet flame, illumination, communication. This is a lot about communication also, since it's in Gemini. And I want to share with my twin flame this divine union I spoke about between the masculine and feminine inside us. It's really occurring. That's the rebirth. That's the new 13,000 cycle here that will bring everything in union. And for me and my twin flame, Lisa, this full moon is so special because it occurs here with the full moon at 0 degrees of Gemini. Here is my natal moon, and here is Lisa's progressive sun. The progressive energy is a chart I give together with the natal chart, and that gives the energy today. I have my progressive sun here at 11 degrees of Leo. So that's one union. And then Aldebaran in opposition here to Mercury at this full moon. duality separation with 0-point energy, we find a balance. Here at Aldebaran, here is my natal sun, and here is Lisa's progressive moon. Talking about divine masculine, divine feminine interconnection. And this is happening in us individually. In me, I unite by the reflection of her, I unite my divine masculine and divine feminine. And she unites her, both sides. And divine masculine, that's also the pineal gland. It's about the electric charge, and the divine feminine, and it's the electric charge, and it's the negative. Electrons are negative charge. No, sorry, it's the positive charge. Sorry. And divine feminine, that's the hypothalamus, and that's the magnetic charge. And we play different roles. And for example, I have been much more divine feminine or feminine than masculine. And now I step into finding a balance in those two forces. And I have my progressive mass at the galactic center here. So this new possibilities, infinite possibilities to create from a totally new perspective, because we have now freed so much of ourselves. And it's also Uranus here at Andromeda Galaxy. It's so much starseed activation, knowledge, truth, the cosmic laws, that we now get aware about the dark forces and can handle that part, to not be in this prism, the hijacked patriarchic Earth. And it's a big change. Pluto is here, Saturn is here in Capricorn, South Node is here in Capricorn. So much happening. And we're coming to the nurturing, caring North Node in Cancer, our children, to leave them free, and they are the keys. The problem with the school is not the children, the problem is the teachers and the system. We need to build new schools. We need to build new in every area with the spirit behind, with the Chiron healing our wounds here, the spirit behind every part of the action, and trust in the knowledge, in the living. The linear part can be used, but now is replaced in many cases by a new educational system in freedom that we share and first connect together, and then we can see the solutions in a new way, and the older can kindly and with their experience give to the youth, and the youth can give with their new perspective and new knowledge in their crystalline DNA to the older. So it's this combination here. So we also have Venus, of course, now direct at Arcturus here in Libra. And Neptune soon, very soon after this full moon, going direct. I think it's a couple of days only after the full moon, at 13 degrees of Pisces. So be aware of that. The full moon is a strong release of. It's at the new moon you set your intention, we set what we are going for. In the full moon, that's the completion, and it can be a release if we need to release, but it can also be a manifestation of what we have created in the new moon. And now we have 5 full moons at 0 degrees of infinite possibilities to take a chance. Take a leap in your personal evolution. manifest in your way what you want your life to be. And if you want to know more about yourself, check my readings, for example, natal and progressive horoscopes or starseed readings. Details on website or under this. Bye-bye. Have a really good full moon. This is magic.